This is INBrief with Zac Midalia, Managing Director, Private Equity at Alceon Group. Zac, first of all, welcome to Noosa and thank you very much for participating in the Inside Network's Investment Leaders Forum 2026.
Thanks so much for having me. It looks like an exciting day.
It is. Zac, private equity is a long-term game, but where are you seeing the most compelling opportunities right now?
Yeah, James, it's a great question, and it's a question right in a very interesting time for me and the way we're looking at things. The biggest opportunity for operational value creation is in AI and what AI is offering. Us as private equity managers in the ability to generate huge amounts of efficiency in our portfolio companies. So not just in our business, but predominantly in the portfolio companies that we invest in. And drive efficiency gains specifically in industries that we view will be AI tailwinds, not AI headwinds. There will be industries that may offer that efficiency gain, but their entire business model will be disrupted. So we're focused on AI tailwind industries and then really driving efficiency into those. And we think we've always been a operational value creation style investor. The step-up opportunity that AI offers now is incredible.
There's a wide universe of private equity managers. So when advisors are assessing managers, Zac, what do you think they most often underestimate about execution risk?
Yeah, I think advisors most underestimate managers' ability to pick the right people to partner with in terms of the right investment partners to make for the underlying portfolio companies. That's a really hard one. It's one of the bigger arts versus science part of what we as private equity managers do. At Alceon, we've luckily and we've got that right most of the time, but we have got it wrong once, and we learned a number of lessons. And on the back of that, we've tried to introduce as much scientific infrastructure to pick the right underlying partners. So personality testing and a whole variety of other things that we do using behavioral psychology, underlying kind of thought leadership. But ultimately, there's a significant portion of that is just human to human art, not science, in picking the right person and or not picking the wrong people. And I would say that it's a very hard thing for wealth managers to really be able to judge of a portfolio of a private equity manager. And it's something that I think that they've got to spend more time looking at what scientific things they're doing, but then, of course, their track record, but in addition to that, how they relate to people as humans and whether, you can form a view as a wealth manager that underlying PE manager is going to pick the right people.
In a market where capital is no longer cheap, what separates businesses that can genuinely compound from those that were just benefiting from the old regime?
It's a great question. It comes down to, I'd say, three factors. One is the industry they're in. So I mentioned AI tailwind versus AI headwind industries. That's one metric to consider, but there are industries at different times that have clear tailwinds, geopolitical tailwinds or environmental tailwinds. There are industries that have clear headwinds. Right now, AI is dictating, a lot of that, but that's just right now. The second would be, of course, management. So just the right management team. And we've seen this over and over again, the difference between the right management team and the wrong management team and how they're able to drive growth in a business. We've got a fantastic example of a industrial services business that we own that under a prior leadership was trading sideways to backwards. And we literally changed, the top brass. And the business turned around in weeks, and nothing changed in the environment at all. It was purely the people, their ability to drive efficiency, their ability to motivate others to join them, and their ability to connect with their customers. And then the third comes back to my first answer around AI, but ultimately that answer is around embracing technology. So AI is something that's a technological advancement right now. But embracing technology has been an opportunity to drive true compounding growth over the last decades. Prior to this, it was big data. It's been other trends, Right now, it's AI. So those three factors to me are what really determine a company's ability to compound.
Across your career, Zac, what's been the best piece of advice you've ever received on leadership and building a high-performance culture?
It's simple. It's actually a simple answer for me. The best piece of advice, and I try to live it every day, and I try encourage our team to do the same, is do exactly what you say you're going to do, always. And if you always do what you say you're going to do, ultimately, you're able to build the respect of people around you, and you should be able to create a psychologically safe environment as a result of that, and really drive a high performing team.
Zac Midalia, MD Private Equity at the Alceon Group, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you for having me.